Hello and welcome to another YemmyCast. If you're watching this on the premiere, I want a hashtag YemmyCast hype in the chat right now. Ooh, wow, that's pretty interesting, Yemmy. I've never heard someone do that before. That's such an original and unique concept. Yeah, fuck. All right. Hey, if you're in the comments section right now and you're listening to this, make sure you do hashtag Mario goes to jail. All right, that's what I want to. That's what I want to see in the chat right now. What the fuck does that mean? I'll get to that in the future of this episode. That's one of the stories that we're gonna cover. Is is Nintendo doing something illegal? Ooh, wow, a company doing something illegal. What? All right. Hey, it's me, Yemmy the Ferret, aka Yemmy, aka Wicca Wicca DJ Yemmy, and welcome to YemmyCast. Currently there is a lawn care service outside of my condo doing the leaves. So if you hear the marching band of blowers coming around, I may have to go outside and tell them that I am recording one of the best podcasts out there. Oh boy, that's a fucking big statement. Yeah, it is a fucking big statement. You know why? Because it's true. You didn't hear that from me. Hey, all right. So thanks again for tuning in to the premiere and or just the episode in general. Let's get started. All right, and now it's time for the big news of today. The Browns. We're on a hot streak right now. The Broncos got defeated by 1 point. Nick is ruining the allure that this is I'm going to call him in a second by making noise on his microphone. But I'm going to call up my Browns expert. He's in the field right now. So I'm just going to dial the phone now. Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, Nico. How's it going?
Hey, out here on the field with the Pittsburgh and the Pittsburgh versus New England. Oh my God, it's a bloodbath.
How bloody is it?
It's not very bloody actually.
So how many games do the Steelers have to lose in order to not be in the playoffs?
All the games, because the Steelers suck.
Got him.
So Steelers have to lose 3 games, including this one. So they have to lose this week against New England, and then they have to lose next week against New Orleans, I believe, and then the following week, I'm not sure who they play, but they have to lose their next 3 straight.
I think this year in the NFL has been one of the best to watch because there's so many teams coming out from nowhere starting to win games all of a sudden, like the Colts, the Browns, the Bears. You know, all these teams who have kind of been mediocre or bad the last few years have just kind of like risen up. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree 100%. It's not just one team dominate like New England has been, Tom Brady, the quote unquote GOAT, just dominating, going 16-0 or 17-0. I don't know how many these games are in the season, but it's not just like a solid Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl this year because they're just so dominant, on offense and defense. This year, it seems like every team has a good defense or a bad defense. It's like contradicting, like the Kansas City Chiefs this year. They have a really good offense and they have a really good quarterback who it's just lighting the field up. But on the other hand, they have a horrible defense where their defense is letting up 40 to 50 points per game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy, but Kansas City offense is so good that, they're scoring more than 40 to 50 points, obviously winning. And it's just crazy, it's just no team is undefeated.
Showtime Mahomes.
Showtime Mahomes, me and my homies.
Yeah, he's got to put up a lot of points on the board to make up for the defense.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like that for most teams, like the Rams, the Los Angeles Rams, not St. Louis Rams,
Mm-hmm.
the Los Angeles Rams, they have some injuries that are affecting them right now. They lost a really good wide receiver. but their defense is top notch, and they have really good defensive line that can stop the run game, and they have they have a weak secondary where, when they throw the ball, the defenders aren't very good, so that's where they kind of lack in that area. But their offense is, outstanding, just as like Kansas City's offense, so it's gonna be good. And the Patriots are still in it; they're still there, unfortunately. But I have a better feeling that the Patriots will not make the Super Bowl this year.
I hope not. I think we've seen the Patriots too much in the Super Bowl these past years, I should say, not just a few years. It's been years. We've seen them a lot.
Pretty much our whole lives.
Yeah, pretty much. But there was a time when New England was awful. There was a time when they weren't winning any games, and it's nice for the New England fans and the people who are jumping on the fan wagon right now for them to be winning games like this. And do you think that Cleveland's going to have that time with the Browns? I think the Cavaliers have kind of already come and passed with their prime.
Because LeBron James is not on the Cavs anymore.
Well, we lost like two of our big three, and Kevin Love can't he's the face of the Cavaliers now, but it's like, is he really though?
Yeah, he's hurt. But I think Baker Mayfield, our quarterback that we drafted this year, is the real deal. He seems energetic. He seems like a good leader, and he just seems great. And this our drafting. This season alone has literally made a huge difference from 2015 to 2018. I know that's a couple years apart, but our drafting for the past couple of years have all been busts. It hasn't been looking good. I mean, look at Johnny Manziel,
Johnny Manziel.
I mean, to think about it, I actually talked about this last couple of days ago. Johnny Manziel should have been the Baker Mayfield that we have now. That's like the kind of hype he got coming into the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that.
And that ended up not happening.
Well, yeah. He got his paycheck and ran to the bar.
Yep. Absolutely.
So
go ahead.
We also, I don't know why we kept Hugh Jackman for as long as we Hugh Jackman off. I don't know why he stuck around for this season, but it kind of proves that he was a bad coach when, as soon as he leaves, that next game that we played, we beat the Bengals. We lost against the Texans, but I wasn't expecting the win because they're a pretty good team. But we kept in the fight though. I mean, most of these games that we played after Hugh Jackman left, we've been doing really good. Not as many players going to the tent. All that.
So Hugh Jackson's the head coach of the Browns. Gotta put that in there.
He was,
for those who those who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And he was former head coach. So now,
what was his record with the Browns? Wasn't like
3-40-1.
Yeah.
We had that tie this year.
Yeah.
With Pittsburgh in the beginning of the very first game, actually.
Yeah, should have been a win for us, but there's a few games that are like that.
Yeah, so I actually just saw a stat today. It was like, amazing head coach can bring. It was like, I forget how it was worded. It was like one coach brought two teams to last place in their divisions, and then it shows Hugh Jackson with the Browns in last place, and then now he's on back on the Bengals, and Bengals are last place in our division.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, is it the Hugh Jackson effect? Question mark.
I think
but,
so.
No. So our current intern head coach has won more games than Hugh Jackson already in 5 games. I can't think of it.
Yeah,
I think it's 5 games.
We're 3-2 under him, or 4-1, either one of those.
Yeah, we're 4-2 under him now.
Oh, okay.
So 6 games.
Yeah.
So he won in 6 games more games than Hugh Jackson did in 2.5 years. Just think about that. Just think about that. 0-16.
Yeah.
One game his first year, and then I don't know the other one. But it's like, really?
Yeah.
It's like, really? How do you? After the 0-16 year, he should have been fired.
Yeah, really, he should have. I mean, I know they wanted to kind of keep some consistency because we've been firing and hiring coaches so much. But I mean, come on! Like, there's obviously something wrong with him. Yeah, and that just proves that a lot of people don't think the coaching really matters. But really, I mean, this just proves that the coaching matters. The what the coach says matters. What his what his what word am I looking for? I don't know what word I'm looking for, but just the way that he talks to the team and talks to the media matters. Remember,
charisma?
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. I just remember Mike Pettin. He was trash talking the Browns his last season on there, and that didn't help the team at all. And then we got Hugh Jackman, who's pretty much saying about the same things. And I gotta look at the tapes. Like you're right there.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta look at the tape. Get out of here. You don't know what you're doing. But yeah, I mean, soon, like you saw the difference. You and I go to the game or watch the game every Sunday, or at least we try.
Yeah.
And it's like the last game in Pittsburgh before he got fired, that team just looked defeated. Like they don't want to be out there. They don't want to play. And then next week, they won, obviously, against the Bengals, which the ex-coach, or our ex-head coach went there to get the title of special assistant to the head coach.
Ooh.
Almost like an office, in the office.
Well, he's got his tent.
Yeah, he took his tent with him, but still, it was like the players came out and they were like
re-energized.
Re-energized, wanting to beat down the Bengals because they rehired. I should say rehired because we took Hugh Jackson from the Bengals, but they rehired him back, and it was just like they wanted to play, and it was like a whole new team, a whole new like atmosphere in there. It seemed like, and obviously there's that controversy of Baker Mayfield, our quarterback, not shaking Hugh Jackson's hand after the game because he simply said he didn't want to. So it's just a lot of like putting the pieces together that's like, yeah, you're a bad coach.
Yeah. So right now, as it stands, we won 17-16 to the Broncos. Now we have to go and sweep the rest of the games this year to even try and get into the playoffs. What other things have to happen besides from us winning have to happen for us to at least get a spot in the playoffs? Look out.
There's a whole bunch of loopholes. So I mean, I shouldn't say it's not as bad as this year as it's been in the past, because past years it was like, oh, this needs to happen, but it was like the chances of it were like 0.2%.
Let's just say this, compared to the last 2 years, this is like the best Browns team we've seen since like 2012 when we went to the playoffs originally. And I think this year we kind of grow and build, and then next year we get to the playoffs and maybe possibly a Super Bowl.
Oh my God. Yeah, I agree with that. So the rest of this season, the Ravens have to win one of the two games, or lose. I'm sorry, win one game, but have to lose two. So they won today, unfortunately. So they need to lose their next two. I already told you Pittsburgh has to lose all of their games, and then I forget the other team. I think the other team has the same scenario as Baltimore. They have to lose two of their three games.
Is it the Bengals or the Chargers?
Chargers aren't in our division.
Oh,
so
they're not.
I think it's Miami. I'm gonna say it's Miami.
Miami?
Miami.
But we don't play we don't play the Dolphins.
No, we don't. But they're still in our division. It's weird how it works.
That's a little weird to me.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, I don't know. It's a good chance, but I don't like the fact that Pittsburgh has to lose all their games, because Pittsburgh, their final game of the season, plays the Bengals.
Oh,
so so as trash talking the Bengals, they're just bad this year, and I think the Pittsburgh will win that game. So
right now as it stands, this is the last thing for Nico today. Who do you think the two top teams are for the Super Bowl this year? Who do you want to see, and then who realistically will be there?
Who do I want to see? Well, obviously I want to see the beloved Browns. I like to see a Browns and that's tough. That is really tough. I think Browns and Kansas City or Rams. But realistically, I think it's gonna be Chargers and Chargers, and I can't even think who's in our division. Chargers
Saints?
and Saints. Yes, there you go.
Yeah. Do you
Chargers
think?
and Saints.
Well, do you think the Rams and the Kaiser Chiefs have already kind of had their winning streak and now they're kind of going back into mediocrity, or do you think they're going to keep it up?
Well, I mean, they're good, but during the regular season, I know playoffs and the regular season are two different animals, but during the regular season, Kansas City's lost to Saints and the Rams, so I think that's why they're going to kind of not win. But
Well, all right. Well, hey, that is our local NFL expert, Nico, a.k.a. Greedy Waffle, a.k.a. X-Locky. Thanks for coming on, man. It's been a pleasure having you on and talking to you about football, a.k.a. American football.
American football, yeah, not soccer. But yeah, I enjoyed. Thanks for having me. It was really fun, and I love sports. So anytime you want to talk about sports, get me on.
All right. Well, when's the next Madden game? No.
Don't you get me started on Madden.
All right. Bye, Nick.
All right. See ya.
All right. Big thanks to Nick. Nick is a nice kid. Nice. He's not really a kid. Nick's a cool dude. Hashtag Nick's a cool dude. Thanks for coming on, Nicolas. If you want, you can check out his Twitter down below. I'm not sure if he actually wants me to put it there, but I'll put it there until he says not to. So, moving right along. Hey, don't actually. And he also told me to say, don't check his answers to my questions. Don't fact check them, because they may be incorrect. Hey, let's get into the first video game news for today, which is Nintendo is going to be taken to court for its illegal eShop pre-ordering system. And this is in Deutschland. Yeah, it's in Deutschland. Actually, it's Germany, and in where was the other place? Norway. The Norwegian store. But actually, in July, Germany, yeah, filed a little bit of a lawsuit. Well, they actually just reported Nintendo to the German authorities, and they probably walked in there and they were like, I would like to file a complaint. Nintendo doesn't let us unpre-order our pre-orders. They don't give us our money back if we decide not to buy the game. We want a refund. They won't let us do that, and the police were probably like, yeah, that's just not my problem. Hey, but Norway is actually going to be taking them to court over this. So what does this mean? I mean, the proceedings are expected to start in 3 to 4 weeks. The legal matters such as these can take more than a year to come to a conclusion. And pretty much they're saying that it's illegal because you should be able to get a refund for this stuff, right? But, and actually, Nintendo has responded a little bit to this back in the day. Back last July, they said that Article 16 of the European Consumer Law Directive 2011 /83, or is that a backwards slash? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not a computer genius, but I am pretty good at computers. But then again, I did take a typing class, so I should probably know this kind of shit. But anyways, in their defense, they're saying that they don't have to offer cancellation because the performance has begun with the consumer's prior express consent, and with the acknowledgement that he will lose his right to the withdrawal once the contract has been fully performed by the trader. So essentially what that means is you're locked into a contract, you've read the rules and regulations on their website, and what do you know, within the fine print, you cannot get a refund because you are in this contract with Nintendo. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little shady. It's a little shady, of course. But thank you to NintendoLife.com for the information. Moving right along. Hey, Persona 5 Joker in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Oh, wow, it's Joker. Where's Harley Quinn? Oh. Essentially what's going to happen is Joker's coming from the Persona 5 series, which isn't available on Nintendo. But there is a spin-off on 3DS, so I guess it kind of fits. So maybe this means that Persona 5 is coming to the Switch. Would you like to play Persona 5 on the go? I think that'd be a little bit better than sitting there and playing it, but I mean, a lot of people love Persona.
Excuse me, Yemmy, but it is Persona 5, you stupid noob!
Alright, thank you, sir. But this could, Persona 5 could be coming to the Switch because of this little snippet here. So Joker's DLC, I don't know his moves yet. I didn't really watch the Smash Bros. Ultimate reveal of it, so like I'm not like, because like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Persona 5 or the Persona series in general. But cool news for people who enjoy the series. Moving right along, hey, we got some PlayStation news. Ooh, wow, it's the memories of Mother. How the music of God of War brought Faye to life. So essentially what this article talks about on PlayStation blog is about the singer-songwriter who actually helped with the soundtrack for the God of War game. God of War, the kind of soft reboot, I guess you would say. But not really, because you're still going through the other times. But anyways, so the whole album for God of War is now on Spotify, and essentially what this article talks about is how they wanted a voice for Faye, who is the mother of Kratos' son, Boy. That's not his real name, but Boy. They wanted to make sure that she had a voice in the game. So throughout the game, all of the different songs, and it has the same singer, and her name is like Eovar. I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly. But they on the PlayStation YouTube channel, they released a kind of like a video, having all these different images in the background, and then the final song of the main campaign, the main part of the game, comes on, called Memories of Mother. Farewell to Faye version. So you can listen to that if you want to. It's very, very like good music. Like, it's not like it's some like I don't even know what, I don't have a good joke for this part, but it's very well done, and the music throughout the game really helps with the overall vibe and overall emotional status of the game itself. So make sure you check that out. It's available Spotify, I believe, if you want to check it out. It's also on YouTube. There is that one song, so you can kind of get a taste of it and watch the video and have fun. Hey, Spider-Man! Oh, it's Spider-Man! Silver Lining DLC, that's DLC 3 for Spider-Man, coming out December 21st, which is Friday. It's Friday! And essentially, it's the conclusion of the City That Never Sleeps storyline for the DLC. So part 3 is coming out, and what do you know? Oh my god, it's Silver Sable. She's so hot! She's back in this version, as the trailer reveals. So this is just a continuation of the DLC. And the last DLC was with the Magia and Hammerhead, and essentially at the end of that, you kind of punch him in the face hard enough that he dies, and he comes back to life in the ambulance. And they didn't take his super suit off, so obviously there's going to be some stuff going on. But hey, Silver Sable's back to reclaim her stolen Sable International tech, which is pretty nice. So I think you're going to be working in tandem with her, but you're also probably most likely going to be having some quarrels as well, because there was a little bit of a quarrel during the main campaign, and the studio Insomniac said that they really enjoyed putting Silver Sable in this game, and they wanted to add more of her. And this is one way that they did that, by putting this in the. She wasn't a huge character, like she was around and she had a few parts, but really she was just a figurehead and for the Sable Corporation. And even after she left, Sable still wants to shoot your brains out. So why does it even matter? There's also, hey, look, 3 new costumes for this one: Into the Spider-Verse suit, Cyborg Spider-Man, and the Aaron. Wait, what does that say? I can't read. I gotta get my glasses. Hold on. The Aaron Aikman armor suit. I don't know where that one's from, But the Cyborg one looks pretty cool. The other ones are hit or miss. I bet they never miss, huh? So yeah, make sure you check that out. You can pre-order it for $10 on the PlayStation Store, and if you have the Slither Never Sleeps bundle, that's only 25 buckaroos. So this one is actually a good deal to get the season pass, because for $25 you get all 3 of the DLCs, which are actually $10 each. So little Yemmy tip there. And moving right along to 343's Industries. Bonnie Ross is going to be inducted into the AIAS Hall of Fame. What the fuck does that mean, Yemmy? Well, it means Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences. IASA. So she's the 23rd Hall of Fame recipient. That's Bonnie Ross. She is one of the big people in the Halo franchise, in the 343 Industries, which is Halo's developer. She's been doing a lot of work. She's worth nearly $6 billion in worldwide sales. I'm sorry, she generated $6 billion in worldwide sales with the Halo series. Pretty good, I guess. She's also been key on promoting STEM and diversity efforts across the gaming industry amongst women. So it's really important, or it's really cool that she's getting inducted into this Hall of Fame. So this will be the 2019 Hall of Fame award. It's going to be presented to her on the 22nd. On February 13th. I read that wrong. It says 22nd Annual DICE Awards, but it's on February 13th, 2019. So if you want to, make sure you check that out. Very, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. She actually began her career in 1994 with a PC sports gaming division in Microsoft, and one of her first releases was NBA Full Court Press for Windows. So you can kind of see how she's grown with the companies that she's been with. She also made Counter-Strike on Xbox. She helped with the Mass Effect series, Gears of War, Jade Empire, which was a pre-Mass Effect BioWare game, and of course Psychonauts and Zoo Tycoon. So yeah, she's done a lot, and Halo is one of her biggest projects, and it's very cool that she's getting into this Hall of Fame. The 23rd member. Who are the other people, Yemmy? Fuck if I know. I don't fucking care. All right, last Xbox news for today is State of Decay 2. The soundtrack is available on vinyl. Who the fuck cares? I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of interesting, but there's 4 million players who have been playing State of Decay 2. It's been getting mixed reviews that I've seen, but I guess they've really, really been enjoying the soundtrack enough that they released it on vinyl. It's also available on iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon, but you can buy the double vinyl for 40 buckaroos. In addition to the atmospheric guitar and analog synth score, as heard in the game, the double vinyl also includes 10 previously unreleased tracks. So they're going the Jack and Daxter route, except it's on a vinyl. So yeah, to celebrate, they interviewed the guy. I don't really care, but I thought that was kind of cool. And I think the artwork on the game is pretty cool as well. Now, me personally, I did not play State of Decay 2, even though I can get it for my computer. I decided not to because of the varying reviews. But hey, that's pretty cool for people who want this kind of thing. I feel like this could have been a cool collector's edition item. Put it in a collector's edition. Maybe Shinobi Nando will unbox that. All right, hey, it's Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy. He's releasing lots and lots of consoles, and he recently released his own knockoff of the Game Boy. It has an A and B button and a D-pad and a select and start button. So this is literally like a copy-paste, but it uses micro SD. So yeah, he's released a lot of consoles these past few months, I would say, maybe weeks. I'm not sure, because I've seen a lot of videos really popping up recently of people reviewing his consoles, and they all have been like Chinese knockoffs that he kind of bought the patents for, I guess, and they all use emulators, and they're running unlicensed ROMs as well. So this could get him into a lot of legal trouble if the shit hits the fan for him, but I don't know really who would want to buy any of this crap. I mean, it looks flimsy. I mean, reviews of it have been less than stellar, but the Soulja Boy Mini, it's called the Retro Soulja Boy Mini, is $100, and it comes with a free 8GB micro SD card. And it looks fairly familiar to the Game Boy console, of course. And Actually, the picture that I show right now, he's actually using a picture of Mario to sell it. What comes in the package? You get a box. You get a machine. You get instructions, and you get a data cable. And who the hell is on that box? Why, that's Mario. I know that guy. I know him. Mario is actually in the instruction package, so he could also get into his copyright trouble as well. And he's also trying to launch the Soulja Game Fuse, which is a rebranding of a console that is a hybrid between PlayStation and Xbox. So that's, you know, I mean, it's all just fucking shady. Like, he's like a world-renowned artist, hip-hop artist, and he's going out there getting these, like, stupid-ass Chinese knockoffs of consoles that are sold probably just in China with these emulators running and stuff like that. But, you know, it's not worth it. No matter what you say, no matter what you do not even look at this thing for the meme. All right, we got 2 Smash Bros. Articles here. So Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, let's look at the U.S. numbers in the first 11 days. It sold, 3 million. $3 million. It got. It sold 3 million copies. I should probably read. You know, I'm sorry. I forgot how to read. 3 million copies were sold. Just 11 days on sale, breaking multiple records in the process. So this game was also a hit in the UK market, and we already talked about the Japanese market as well. It's top selling. It's top selling in 2018 right now. Is it going to stay at the top? I would think so through the holiday season. But yeah, it's setting milestones. But it's not selling as well in the US as Zelda, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and even Super Mario Odyssey. So that's not a good thing, but it also, I mean, here's a good thing. It sold better than Let's Go Pikachu, Eevee, and Super Mario Party, so they got that going for them. And I'm expecting this to just keep growing, you know? Like, this is just going to be boom, 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 boom. Like, it's going to keep growing until it like, dies. If they add in, like, Banjo-Kazooie and all these other characters that people really, really want, I'm sure the sales numbers are going to also increase. It's like, oh, there's 80 characters on this game, but it doesn't have Waluigi. Well, if it doesn't have Waluigi, then fuck that. I ain't buying that shit. Well, they said Waluigi's going to be in the game. All right, I will buy it now. It's such a stupid, so stupid. And and speaking of the Wallinator, there's a glitch that's been found in Smash Bros. Where you can generate infinite amounts of assist trophies. So what someone did is they generated an unlimited amount of Waluigis. So what you do to do this, it's kind of a game-breaking glitch. I'm pretty sure it crashes the console, but you can use Isabelle and the villager and use their fishing rods that go and get an item that's in front of you. If you use it at the same time and you try and pull it to you at the same time, infinite numbers of Waluigis will appear on the screen, and you can do this for any of the assist trophies. People have proven you can be Isabelle, you can be Isabelle Villager. I think Villager has the same kind of little fishing rod. But yeah, really cool. I guess not really cool, but really funny. The YouTuber who found this out and uploaded the first video was the Afro Jow. So yeah, that's the Smash Ultimate news for today. And that's all the Nintendo stuff. Let's move on to PS4. PushSquare.com says fans aren't happy about Fallout 76 microtransactions, and the PC version hints at pay to win. The fuck are they doing at Bethesda right now? Like, this is everything that no one wants in a game. Like, I get it paying for cosmetic items. You don't need the items. I never said that you have to buy it, so why does it matter? But now, what people found, the techie heads on the Reddit threads have found that there is a patch that refers to things called lunchboxes. And these include special buffs such as increasing rate of XP, damage, and or carrying capacity. And it says that the lunchboxes will be premium. and they will be coming at a later date. So this just tells me that, you're going to be able to level up fast. You're going to be able to, buy these boxes and just carry tons of shit and do this game really easily, while everyone who bought this game day fucking won, all that work will be for nothing. It's like Destiny all over again. You pay for the DLC. Well, hey, you get the level 50 for free. Congratulations, great work. It's like Battlefield 4 and 3, where you could buy the gun packs and you didn't have to do anything for the class except pay $10, and you got all the shotguns. You got all the pistols. You got all the SMGs. But also people, going along with the article, kind of went off on a tangent once again, but you can also get the outfits and stuff like that, and overall it's going to cost you 2,000 atoms, which is about $20 US dollar, $16 European pound, and the red rocket sign itself that is also coming out is a it's a $16 US dollar or 14 pound item. And all the emotes are going to set you back for $8 to $10. I mean, these are just simple cosmetic items. They're fun, they're festive. I mean, Killing Floor 2 kind of does the same thing, where they release a pack of items, but that pack of items I bought for the future Killing Floor 2 series with IOVO Gaming. It was only $10, and you got a lot of shit in it, at least. It was fun to use, but this just seems like blatantly, it just seems like a scam to me. I mean, even Call of Duty loot boxes were only worth, 20? No, I don't even remember how many credits they were worth. But, I mean, those were pretty cheap at themselves. You could get, 6 rare crates for $10. I mean, not that I bought them or anything. I did buy them. I bought them with my own money because I like the game enough, okay? I'm going to admit it to you all right now. Fuck you, Yemmy. What the fuck you doing buying loot boxes? I don't know, man. I don't know. I need help. Please. I am depressed and sad and playing Call of Duty World War II, and I am buying loot boxes. What am I doing with my life? It said free sniper rifle, and it was a duplicate protected item, and I couldn't stop myself. I need help. Please help me. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this Bethesda scandal, to be honest with you. So yeah, prepare your anuses for the future of Bethesda. Hey, Dreams! This is a game that Chronoside has been talking about for a while, but the beta is finally arriving on the PS4, but it's only the people who have signed up for a specific website. Anyone else who is not subscribed to that website, which is called Media Molecule, you're not going to be able to get it until the 8th of January, 2019. So that's pretty fun. Good thing everyone knew about that, right? So the beta is approximately 4 gigabytes, and it doesn't have PSVR support. But it will be in the game when the game launches. So, there you go. Bright side, you also won't need PlayStation Plus to try the beta, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But also pretty shitty shit that they didn't tell anyone until today. Alright, and to end it off, we're going to look at some of the new releases for this week. PlayStation, and I'm not sure about the other systems, so... Battle Princess Madeline is coming out PS4 digital, 12/20, Friday. Nope, that's Thursday. And this is a pretty neat 2-bit game. It's a side-scrolling adventure game. You follow the journey of a young knight in training. Her name is Madeline, of course, and she has a ghost dog named Fritzy. And you're going to set out on an adventure to save her family from the clutches of an evil wizard. So this game looks really nice, really well done. If you like side-scrolling adventure games like Halloween Forever or something like that, you're probably going to enjoy this one. It looks pretty cool, looks pretty neat, and it looks pretty fun. Boy, how many times are you going to fucking say pretty neat this time? Hey, what are we doing here? Beats Fever. It's a VR rhythm game where players enjoy stylish music and catch incoming notes. It has licensed tracks from renowned music agencies. High quality graphics, immersive environments. This title is This title is for players of all age groups. Holy shit, my 2-year-old son can play this. I don't have a son. But this kind of seems like a just a clone of Beat Saber, except you're catching the items instead of slicing them in half. Not sure how good it will be, how good the music is on here, but I would go with Beat Saber over this, to be honest with you. Hey, another VR game. Welcome. It's Gun Club VR. You want to use guns and shoot targets? Well, here you go. More intuitive than ever before. Take the range with an arsenal of the world's most powerful weapons in Gun Club VR. Addictive gameplay. Okay, I'll be the judge of that, thank you. And unsurpassed realism. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. They paid me to say that. I don't know if it's true. They combined to make Gun Club VR the ultimate virtual reality weapons simulator. Or so they say. The only thing missing is the smell of gunpowder. As I already stated, Marvel's Spider-Man Silver Lighting comes out 12/21, which is Friday. So make sure if you have time this weekend, I know it's Christmas weekend, holiday weekend here, you might not have time to play this, but it comes out. I think this is a bad release window. They should have waited at least until Tuesday and or next Friday to release this, because this is something that I really want to play day one, but I'm going to be very, very busy. So yeah, sucks to be me, I suppose. Hey, it's Raised, which comes out the 19th. What the fuck is with these release dates this week? What the fuck? Like, it's Tuesday. Just release them on fucking Tuesday. But no, this game's coming out Wednesday. And the Spider-Man DLC comes out Friday. And that other game I talked about before comes out Thursday. It's like, why? Why are you doing this to me? But anyways, Raised comes out Wednesday, which is today. Sprint through dynamic neon levels in the quickest time possible, employing skills such as super speed boost, mega drifts, stops, and strafes to bypass obstacles and cover shortcuts to propel yourself up the online leaderboards. Wow. This game looks like one of those fast-paced, fuck you in the ass type of games. Really cool graphical style, kind of blocky. Also kind of interesting looking. And I believe the stage eats itself behind you, so keep running. Warhammer Vermintide 2 is finally coming digital to the PS4. Oh, this is just the sequel to the critically acclaimed, and once again, they're paying me to say that. I don't know if it actually was critically acclaimed, and I don't even know if it's renowned. They also have renowned written here. But the first game is called Warhammer End Times Vermintide, so they shortened the name this time around, which is bellissimo. This is a co-op game up to 4 players. You fight together with your friends against the forces of chaos and Skaven in this Warhammer fantasy battle world. So you pretty much just fight evil things like rats and stuff like that. But this game looks pretty cool. I haven't played it myself, but I know a lot of people who give it high praises. So if you want a cool co-op game, this might be the game for you.
But Yemmy, I don't have any friends.
I'm pretty sure it's a nice single-player experience as well. Well, hey, we made it to the end of another podcast. Congratulations. Your rewards will be mailed to you toot sweet. If you like what you see, make sure you smack-a-rooney that likey button. If you're still here for the premiere, I appreciate you. If you're here in the comments section, I also appreciate you. Remember, YemmyCast is a video game podcast that releases every Wednesday at 10 a.m. So if you want to be there day one of the release date with the updated information on every podcast episode, come back to me, come back to me, come back to me. Hey, and that's it for today. Comments or concerns? I don't give a fuck. All right, and yeah, that's going to do it for me. This has been YemmyCast, a video game podcast. I am your host, Yemmy the Ferret, and this has been YemmyCast.